Hey everybody, it's Luke over at Galaxy Tech Review, and today I have the Acer Aspire VX15 gaming laptop that you can pick up on Amazon right now for $899, and I'll have that link in the description below. This is featuring the new NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1050 Ti with 4 gigabytes of VRAM. It is GDDR5. If we take a look on the side of the box here, you are going to be able to check out some of the specs for yourself, and you will see that there's a 7th generation Intel Core i5-7300 HQ processor with a turbo boost of up to 3.5 gigahertz. You have a 15.6-inch IPS LCD display. It is a LG display, and it's very nice. NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1050 Ti with 4 gigs of DDR5 memory, 16 gigabytes of DDR4 memory, 256 gigabyte Intel PCIe SSD installed, 802.11ac, and Bluetooth, of course, an HD camera, which is basically 720, and of course your battery that comes with it as well. So you get quite a lot in this package for the price point that it is set at. Once you get it out of the box, this is pretty much what you get. As far as the laptop goes, we'll take a quick overview of that. It's got a nice trackpad on it. It's not really textured, but it's got good tactile feel, and the key travel on the keyboard is ample. Not the best I've tested, but not the worst either. It is backlit, which I'll show you a little bit later here as well. It only does have one level of brightness on the backlighting, and it is red. So if you like red, you'll be set with that. So you've got that black and red gamer type of feel, but it's not too over the top. Again, they go over a few different things. You do have USB 3.1 on here with up to 5 gigabits transfer. You got 2x2 on your wireless, dual fans, IPS, DDR4 memory. So overall, this thing, again, is packed with some pretty impressive specs for the price. If we turn it on, you'll get a chance to check out the screen itself. The screen is made by LG, and it is an IPS display, as you'll see in just a second. I'll show you some of the viewing angles on this, and they are nice and impressive. The color representation is very good. As you can see, the screen does not wash out at certain angles, like a TN panel would. This screen is very, very nice, and I did a check on the hardware itself, and it is made by LG. So very nice screen on this laptop as well. All of this, again, for a nice price point. Also, that GTX 1050 Ti gaming card that you're going to get in here is going to be able to hold most of the newer games that you have at high frame rates, or at least steady 60 frames per second on high settings. Now, I've tested Battlefield 1 on this in high with everything on, and I was getting 58 to 60 frames per second the whole entire time. So it does very, very well in gaming. And of course, that doesn't stop there. With that 7th generation Kaby Lake i5-7300 HQ processor, all of your normal processing tasks will also be done very well by that processor. The only other two things that you get in the box are the power adapter itself and, of course, the power plug to plug into the wall. Taking a look at both of these, the power brick itself is not too large, which is great because it keeps in line with that kind of thin and light laptop. You do have a 3-prong to 3-prong power adapter there, and you also get a AC adapter here that will support 100 to 240 volts at 2.5 amps, 50 to 60 hertz, and your output is going to be at 7.1 amps at 135 watts. It's pretty lightweight and pretty slim, so I'm pretty happy with the actual power brick, and it's not going to hold you back from throwing it in a backpack or a bag to take with you. Taking a look around the laptop at the port selection that you have, on the right hand side, you're going to have a full LAN port here. You're going to have a full HDMI port, 2 USB 3.0 ports, and a USB Type-C port, which is Gen 1 with the transfer rate up to 5 gigabits. You're going to have your speaker grills in the front here, and they do a good job at pushing sound. You're going to have an audio input here that is headphone and microphone combo, full SD, one USB 2.0 port, your AC port, and your Kensington lock slot. On the back, you're going to have those dual fans set up there, and it is red, kind of a gamer aesthetic. Not overbearing though. When I first looked at it, I thought it might be, but in person, it's actually pretty subdued. The back of the VX15 has a nice brushed texture to it. Although it is all made out of plastic, it keeps the weight down and keeps the unit portable. I think the angles on it are very striking and very attractive. If you take a look at the keyboard, it is backlit in red and it only has one brightness, but it does a good job at illuminating the keyboard and sticks well within that black and red theme of the VX15. Looking again at that gorgeous IPS panel, they did a great job on that LG IPS panel that is included on the VX15, along with a responsive trackpad and good typing experience. Weighing in at a little over 5 pounds, the VX15 manages to keep in the portable range while also offering the Pascal architecture that the GTX 1050 Ti video card can offer. All of this for under $900 at the time of this review. If you guys have any questions or comments about this laptop, please leave them in the comments section below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. Remember to like, and if you haven't done so, please subscribe because it always helps me out, and I'll check you guys out on the next video.